Hey guys, it's your boy Kaden, KTM, whatever name is in the handle or whatever. And today we're going to talk about our favorite social media platform, Instagram, and how they fucked me over. About a month ago, my account got permanently suspended and I no longer have access to it. And the reasoning is empty. They didn't give any specific reasoning or example of what I did wrong, and the whole thing made me feel useless. It made me feel ugly. It made me feel gay. So, this is a very prolonged, it's an overdue venting session, but I just wanted to get the message out there that they're screwing people over for no reason. So, I can talk a bit about the process of me trying to get my account back. So, about a week before November 1st, they suspended my account due to suspicious activity. So, I would be able to post an appeal. And at first, it was difficult for me because I'm in China right now and I had to use my Chinese number, and I no longer have access to my Bulgarian one. So, I was submitting the Bulgarian number and nothing was going through. And I tried with the Chinese number, and that wasn't working either. So I just gave up on Instagram and had a social media detox. But also switched over to Twitter. So a few days later, the phone number was working for China, and I tried that again, and I was able to continue with my appeal. So I put in my phone number, submitted the code, that worked out. And I also gave facial recognition, which is a bit sketchy, but I guess it makes sense if they're gonna see my face and see that I'm not a fucking bot and that my profile picture is the same as the guy that's doing this. Like, yeah, it's me. Give me my account back. So, about 5 minutes later, of me checking back to see what my results are of the appeal after submitting my phone number and my face, they said it was permanently suspended due to suspicious activity. And what was the suspicious activity? No goddamn example. So that just pissed me off. And I don't get it. I don't get why they're moving like that. So I have a few reasons why they could have done this, a few conspiracies. And I guess it's kind of my fault, but still they could have been more open as to why they banned my account so egregiously. So the biggest reason that I think that they banned my account is because of bot activity. I kind of move like a bot. That's how bad the social media addiction is going right now. The doom scrolling. Whew. So they thought I was a bot from commenting and liking too much. That's just how I interact with the internet. I like everything to keep track of it for like a useless tracking of videos I watch, because you know how the algorithm and the For You page likes to refresh before you're done watching something, or anywhere you are. It's just like you're watching a video and just boop, it's gone. So I just like the video before I get into it, just in case that happens, so I can go back into my likes and look at it again. So sure, I don't like everything except when it's like really bullshit content. That's the only time I really pull back from liking. But I usually like everything that I watch to keep track of it, or else it's just gonna get lost. In hindsight, there's no reason to do that. You're not really beholden to anything that you watch, even though it's just useless content. But still, I hold too much towards it for this useless archive, you could say. This archive of videos that I've watched. And what else? I comment too much. Like, half of the enjoyment of consuming all of this bullshit is like putting your own 2 cents in. Like, you want to be a comedian sometimes, other people are being comedians. You want to argue with people and things like that. So maybe I was doing that a little bit too much and say, hey, you're doing too much. Maybe they're doing me a favor by banning the goddamn account. So there's that. I do have like hit comments. It's kind of like not freeing, but it's entertaining when you have a hit comment. Like, ooh, I captured the essence of this video perfectly. and I'm just making jokes and shit. Got almost as much likes. I got the most likes in the comment section because I'm hitting that shit. Okay. Another reason that they could have banned me is because of Charlie Kirk. I posted about 4 or 5 stories kind of commentating on the tragedy. I was not being scathing towards the man. I just said that I think it's ironic that they're lowering flags for a podcaster and there's been a school shooting on the same day. And like only one person got mad about that video. I mean, I was being pretty respectful. I said it's like it was a tragedy. Yeah, it is. It's just like America's still moving weird over him. But still, I guess it was, yeah, I got into it with the DMs with this guy. One of those Christian types. But also one of the types that are like, oh, drinking your tears liberal when Trump was elected. So I don't even know why this guy was still following me. And I let him follow me for all of these months. But here we are arguing about Charlie Kirk, who was supposedly a good man because he was a Christian and he had a family. Even though 5 seconds before he was murked, he was blaming mass shootings on trans and black people. So if you can't see why people think he's shitty, then that's just on you. And I should not have associated myself with people like that in the first place. But anyways, we go back and forth for about 4 paragraphs each, but I block him after my last one, so I don't want to keep going on with him. So maybe he could have reported me afterwards because people were being real pissy about Charlie Kirk. Like anybody who says anything bad about him, even direct quotes of things that he said himself, Mr. Kirk, will be deemed as slander. Oh, don't talk ill of the dead. The past 5 years, he's been making fun of George Floyd. So I wasn't even making fun of him. I could have went lower. I have a little jingle in my head. I'm going to share it when it gets real messy. And that's on Lola Young. So yeah, I blame Charlie Kirk for number 2. Number 3, they saw my VPN activity. I'm in China right now, and 1 minute I'm in Bangkok, the other I'm in Canada, even though that service kind of sucks. Thailand's the only one that really works for me. Anyways, so yeah, they're seeing me move around and shit. It's like, hey, this is a bot. Why are you in different countries within 12 seconds? Elon didn't make that rocket yet. He couldn't anyway. It'd probably blow up, but... So yeah, that's number 3. And number 4, they just wanted to steal my face. Like, hey, we need a very stupid reason to steal your beautiful face. So we're gonna suspend your account, download your facial information into our data centers, and then take your shit. So there's that. So those are my conspiracies in terms of my account being taken away. So that's 5 years that I'm never getting back of posting. About almost 1,000 followers. Not that much, but still, those were friends. 1 or 2 family members and some sex bots, but they're still my friends, okay? They're people that chose to follow me, and they're all gone. All those DMs, all those entertaining memories and stories, I can still download the information, but the page where it lived, it's gone. And I'm not crying, I'm not sad, I wasn't even that mad when it happened to me. It's just bullshit. Like, why? Why would you want to do that? Looking back, or looking forward, actually, we should be looking forward. A few takeaways is that nothing really belongs to you on the internet, especially when they're controlled by these billion-dollar companies with terrible community guidelines. Why can I not appeal my fucking account and you can't even give me a reason of what I did wrong. That's just bad business. And what also sucks is that I wanted to get into content creation, and if I wanted to expand and have another place to live, I'm not really going to be comfortable living on the place that fucking killed me for no reason. Another takeaway is to build a gallery or a portfolio offline or somewhere else that you know you can keep it safe. Luckily, I can download all the information of the videos and stories that I posted over the years. Another takeaway, probably the biggest takeaway, is you'll live. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yeah, people were apologizing and stuff, saying like, hey, they killed my account too. I say other people were saying, hey, I'm sorry this happened to you. And I said, thank you. But I also said, I'm still here. Caden is still here. The real thing is still here. So they can delete whatever they want. I'm still here. So it doesn't really matter. I was not that mad when it happened. I was just disappointed and confused and gay. But I kept it moving. And I still had my backup account, which is the weird thing. And I'm still using that right now. I'm kind of reorienting what content that I'm looking at, because it was just, I was following like over 1,000 accounts, which is kind of messy. It's alright. I'm trying to wean off of it though, because it's like a toxic ex. Like, you just fucking killed my main guy. But here I am still. And one of the bigger things I wanted to look at is that I pretty much had a social media addiction in the first place. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I wasn't that upset about the account getting banned, is that I'm just going to gravitate to something else to stare at on my screen for 4 hours. My screen time isn't that bad. It used to be worse. But yeah, it's a bit too much. So I needed a break anyway. And there's probably going to be less and less over the years, especially as I get older and pay attention to what I want to do in my free time and in my life in general. So I'm not going to need that thing. It's only going to be a tool for sharing with family and friends and people that want to fuck me. That's what I'm mad about. My DMs are gone. Nobody knows where I am, but I guess they don't matter if they're never going to find me again. That's what new connections are for. So yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with IG and Meta in general. Zuck, fix your shit. And I'm still gonna be here. I'm using my alt right now. Alt right? Wait a minute. I'm wearing red? Shit. So yeah, I'm using my alt account that was used for food reviews. So my core fans, people that love my original content of criticizing food, they still stuck on. So about 1/3 of the people that were my friends, or from school, those are the main people that were following me on my main account. And like 1/10 was like random people I met on my journeys. They kind of transferred to my alt account. I posted a little story saying, hey, the old guy died. And it's alright. This video is probably too long. I'm gonna like snip, 1 minute off, make it more jumpy. It could have been shorter, but this is my first video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it somewhat. This is my first official video. I hope more come. I'm gonna post like a big ass timer or something. Hopefully within the next 24 years I post another video, like 2 or 3 by the end of the year. I have some ideas. I have too many fucking ideas, but I never execute them. And I said to myself, it's December, it's getting chilly, it's a Monday. I literally have nothing else to do but to post. So here we are, and here's my first story about what happened to my IG account, how they fucking suck, and what to look forward to. That's it. Should I do the YouTuber thing? If you want to see more conversation bullshit, follow me, like me, comment if this has happened to you before, and if you got your account back, or if you are still mourning that account that you no longer have access to. Have a blessed day, have an awesome day, have a sexy fucking day, whatever rocks your boat. And that's on Aaliyah. Bye-bye.